What is going on, YouTube land? This is going to be part 2 of the 4th gen rear seat installation for the upper latch. Let me just show you guys. I got one side done and I'll walk you through what I did. So this is the 60/40 split. So the first thing that I did is these little plastic guides that come on them originally. I broke those off because that's really the only way to get them off, is to break them. And then I left this factory retaining clip in place. And then over to the left here, you can see where originally Dodge had put holes in there so that you could have a 60/40 bench, because mine came with just a regular bench seat. But I used one of the pre-existing holes and then just somewhat expanded on that. Put a new hole off to the left-hand side, and then put another little hole so I could fit the little retainer in there. So I'd have something to screw into, and then just cut some of the sound deadening out. And now it fully latches in place. It's good to go. Yeah, I'll show you guys really quick. And you can see one-handed, bang, bang, right there. Good to go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this side, because it's not got anything right there, as you can see. And I'll walk you all through the process. Super simple, super basic. One thing too I want to point out, I've seen some other videos where dudes straight up hacked these off. Don't do that. Just don't. You can use the existing latches, you know? It's not hard. All you need is a freaking drill, a little knife. Here, I'll show you exactly what I'm gonna use. I even went a little bit extra because I got a paint pen. But, so obviously you need a little tool for your screws. For the latch itself, I pulled this off of a 1500 at the junkyard. Some channel locks for bending the little latches in place, just to make sure, like on the pre-existing ones, because they don't fit perfectly, but they catch just enough. But you bend them and then they fit pretty damn well. A little knife to cut the sound deadening. A pack of some cheap drill bits. I've used the crap out of these. I broke this guy. Your drill and a paint pen. And that's it. The first thing that I'm gonna do is I've got my fancy little paint pen here, and I can see where this latch has been contacting. And that is where I'm hoping to have my center line. I'm gonna use this pre-existing hole, and then I'm just gonna draw out, I don't know, like another 4 inches, and then cut this out with my knife. So as you can see, that's roughly where I'm gonna cut. I'm gonna cut this whole entire red bit out, and then I'm gonna cut this just because it'll make it easier to mess with it, similar to how I did this one. All right, so I'm gonna prop you guys right here. Hopefully the camera stays. I'm gonna show you all exactly what I'm doing. So I have my little catch. I'm gonna place it right there. That's good enough, because it's not gonna be perfect. I'm no rocket surgeon, right? So that's where I'm gonna drill my first hole. And then off to the side, I'm gonna drill another little hole. This one's obviously gonna be larger than this one. So as you can see, I've put my 2 little pilot holes where I put the paint marks in there, just using a small little bit. And then I'm not gonna bore you all as I go up in size, but eventually, so for these little retaining clips, right here, I'm gonna be up to this size, and then I'm gonna waller the hole out just a bit. And then this bit right here is gonna be what I'm using for the actual bolt to go through. Quick little tip for when you guys are doing this, if you do this. 3 things. The first thing is, don't skip drill bit sizes when you are drilling this stuff out. because you're just gonna work the crap out of your bits and it's just not gonna be a good time. The second thing is to clean up as you go, because as you can see, all these metal shavings and stuff, it just continues to get worse, right? And eventually they find their ways into the seats. I had that experience when I put the holes in the actual mounting brackets. And like if you have kids or you got animals that are going to be hanging out back here and they catch one of these little shavings, it's not fun. It's not a good day. And then the other thing is to wear iPro when you're doing this. It's not likely to happen, but it could happen. And catching shit in your eye is not a good time. As you can see now, I've wallered out this hole enough to where this guy set it in place. And then I'm just gonna screw it in now, and that's it. I may have to bend this one just slightly because I want to say it's contacting on the outside right there. And then we'll have not perfect fitment, but good fitment. Everything's cleaned up, ready to go. I'm gonna show you guys right here. So, boom, latched in place. You can kind of see that trying to get the GoPro in there. She's in. All right, totally secure, fully latched. Same with this side. And that's it. You're done. You got your 4th gen seats. All right, thanks for watching.